How you doing? It's your boy. Hey, you get back here. You get back here. I will kill you, you GoPro looking bitch. Don't you run away from me. I'm not scared of you. Die! Hello, American Patriots. It's your boy DT coming at you from the setup. You see, I've recently had a dilemma that I would like to tell you all about. I was having a barbecue at Mar-a-Lago with my good pals from Congress. Everyone knew someone was there. We had Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Barack
this is
Obama.
your former President Barack Obama.
If they have a name and they're notable, they were probably there, okay? But that's a story for another day. You see, what matters here is, I was talking with Hunter Biden. Cracked up, 90 cranking Hunter Biden. And I thought I was among a fellow gamer, so I asked him what his favorite games were, okay? That's what you do, you make a good conversation. Well, you see, some of the games he told me were his favorite were the likes of League of Legends and Overwatch. And I have a problem with that because he did not list one single player game. So I asked him what he likes about League of Legends and Overwatch, and he says he likes all the little characters, he likes the gameplay, and he wants to go competitive. And I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely sick and tired of competitive games. It's absolutely horrible. When was the last time you saw someone playing competitive that actually enjoyed it? It's probably nobody. If you watch Twitch, all these people are getting pissed baby rage over League of Legends of all things. As a gamer, the times are very, very bad, very rough. But luckily, these great American patriots in the indie game development sector, they've been picking up the slack, holding up the weight of the world like the Atlas. Such amazing games, such as Risk of Rain 2, Hades, and today's subject, ULTRAKILL, have been developed by these great Americans. ULTRAKILL was published by a truly American, absolutely spectacular studio, New Blood Interactive, with the head dev being a truly talented man, Ozzy Akira Patara. Of course, this man was not the only person working on this absolute masterpiece, but for a good while, he was one of, if not the greatest contributor to the development of this absolute award-winning game. Around the time of 2018, Akira began to upload to his personal channel, showing the people the process of creating this absolute masterpiece. Spectacular, amazing, high energy, we love to see it. At the time of recording this, the most recent update for the game, Act 2 Imperfect Hatred, has just come out a few weeks ago. Now let me tell you folks, this game is fast. High effort, very strong, high energy. Listen, you would not catch Sleepy Joe playing this. Not even cracked up Hunter Biden can keep up. And if that isn't enticing enough for you, the prelude is absolutely free, and let me tell you, the prelude establishes this game wonderfully. As a gamer, I believe it's not right for you to get a weapon at the beginning of a game and have it not be useful by the end while it's stuck in your inventory. I'm looking at you, Doom 2016. I spent my goddamn upgrade points on that useless piece of shit pistol. How does ULTRAKILL handle the same kind of weapon? By making the revolver have the best game mechanic since rocket jumping in TF2. When you hear about ULTRAKILL, you're probably gonna hear about the ricochet. The ability to shoot a coin to instantly hit the weak spot of an opponent. On surface level, you think to yourself, wow, that's neat, that's great, award-winning even. But then you decide to look into what else you can do, and you are presented with all of this. The other weapons are all great. The shotgun allows you to punch your own bullets to make them explode. The nail gun excels at setting up traps for single enemy damage or using the alternate saw blade mode for AoE damage. The railgun deals high damage, but also has special interactions with other weapons when combined together. The rocket launcher gives you a big boom if you get air shots very skillfully, and is very fun to use. First of all, you can even do this. Now, the release of Act 2 brought a very controversial change to the style system, and that ties it to hard damage. But don't listen to the liberals on CNN that will tell you this was a mistake. Many of them were hard carried by projectile boosts and don't want to admit it. They should have played on a lower difficulty if they're struggling. I think this change was absolutely necessary, as it honestly isn't even that hard to just use more than one weapon. Makes it a whole lot more fun that way anyway, so my only response to this criticism is El Bozo. Now this game is like no other when it comes to its interpretation of hell. This game takes the layers of hell from Dante's Inferno and gives them all unique personality. You enter Limbo and you think, oh, this isn't that bad because you quickly figure out it's all a lie. The media doesn't want you to know the animal sounds are coming from these noise boxes. What a shame. Fourth layer of hell, agreed. ULTRAKILL is one of my absolute favorites. It's quite nice with its ancient Egyptian inspired visuals. The only downside, well, look what they did to Lady Liberty. What anti-American trash is this? Now Wrath, I must say, brought great large open areas to the game, and I quite like it. It makes the combat a whole lot more engaging when you have so much space to move around. And the water, the structures, everything about it, it's absolutely great, okay? And all the enemies of this game as well, they are just so unique. You can divide the enemies into two categories, mythical and machine. I gotta say, I like the mythical enemies a lot. Just look at Maurice. I mean, come on, he's an absolute icon. The first true demon you see in this game is Maurice himself, and he's super fun to fight throughout the entire game due to the unique interactions he can have. And then there's the aspect of virtue. I mean, come on, a biblically accurate angel that shoots holy lasers. What's not to like? They keep you on your toes and go fast, because if you don't deal with them, you're not gonna last that long, I'll tell you. And the machines, they also have a great roster. One of my favorite machines in game is the Street Cleaner. They are fast, do high damage, and they can't be harmed by small explosions. Most importantly, you can do this to these little bitches. And I'll tell you, it's fun to see these absolute sons of bitches grab a coin, throw it in the air, and remind these lesser bots of their place in this world. And then, there's the Mind Flayer. Hey you! I see you! No being horny on me! Anyways, the Mind Flayer. The enemy makes any room it's in a challenge if you don't play smart. She'll teleport around you, shoot lasers, and god damn it, I was about to beat my cyber grind high score until two of these bitches spawned! Anyways, great enemy design make this great game fun. I know some of you might say, DT, what about bosses? To you I say, first of all, don't interrupt the battle, you absolute son of a bitch. And second, minor spoilers ahead. The bosses in this game, no matter how big or small, are all personal. No fighter enemies you have to deal with just so you can take the boss on yourself, okay? It's always one-on-one, fisticuffs, duking it out. Make my day, punk. The Leviathan and the Corpse of King Minos are great examples of how to make a boss fight against a giant absolutely spectacular. There's no stupid mandatory weak points you must hit to progress, and despite the boss being hundreds of times larger than you feel like it's an even match. And I'll tell you, my favorite boss by far is Gabriel, from the amazing voice acting from Gianni Matrigano. Get the fuck out of my palace! The fast-paced style, it surely is fun. Well, I can bully him now. I'd be lying to you if I said that on my first playthrough, he didn't give me a tough time. I can care about it as well. He's got some pretty cool lore. Moving on, this game has some wacky, fun secrets. One of my favorite secrets is the secret level in the Lost Lair. It's a dating sim parody, and you look at it and go, what the fuck, Kira? I thought the reviews on Steam said this had no sex. You sit there all confused, then this robot e-girl goes on a nihilist downward spiral before you tell her how cringe it is. Truly base and patriotic. Nihilism pill, absolutely cringe. Another level is a shitty horror game, and not gonna lie, your boy DT shit himself the first time. Now, if you haven't played ULTRAKILL yet, all I'm gonna tell you is P-rank all the levels from Prelude and Act 1 and go here. You won't regret it, this is one of the best in-game secrets of all time. The game's really good, buy it on devilmayquake.com or you're not a true American patriot. Show these indie devs your love, and I will see you all next time.
Ho, 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 ho. Gabriel, you're back now. Dawn slides lost.